Hey guys, welcome to Divas and Marcus show. We have Daytona Vibes. I am so excited to have him here. I've been anticipating this all week, and we're here for a personal interview, and then we're going on a room review. Let's get started. All right, Mr. Daytona. Can I just call you Daytona or Vibes? Which one will you prefer?
You can call me Daytona.
Oh,
Go.
Daytona, I have a series of questions because I am so interested in how you got started, what inspired you. I've been to several of your worlds, and I love the way you build. The vibe in your worlds are amazing. So, my one question to you is what made you get into building?
I first got on Horizons Christmas of last year,
Mm-hmm.
and when I came in, I originally had no intention on building at all. I was just like everyone else, world hopping and seeing all the different worlds. I was
Mm-hmm.
really impressed by Danica.
Oh.
Danica had Club Vivid at the time, and I went to Club Vivid and I saw the
Mm-hmm.
capabilities that at the time Horizons had, and the music and the vibe at that time was the place to be. So I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
do something similar. So but I wanted to bring independent music. So I've got a background with independent artists and independent music. So that's kind of was the inspiration of me starting to build my brand of MGM for meta genre music and bringing independent music to the metaverse. And all my builds are inspired by or actually have the independent music as a part of it.
Yeah, that's amazing. How long have you been building technically?
My first build, I think, released in January. So
Mm-hmm.
we're
Wow.
at about a year. We're
Yeah.
actually around this time frame was when I first built the meta genre music world. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how many worlds have you built, if you don't mind me asking? I know it's a
I've been
lot.
yeah I've been a part of over 70 worlds. My actual build count, where I'm
70,
the
Marcus.
actual owner and not the editor, is
Yeah,
I think at 29 now.
that's great. That is
Yeah.
great. Do you have like, all right, let's start off with your least favorite world or your favorite world. Let's just start off with your least favorite and why.
I think I don't really have a least favorite,
Mm-hmm.
or it's like I like all my worlds for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I think the world that what I end up doing is if a world becomes where I don't like it anymore, I
Mm-hmm.
have no problem with going in and revamping it and rebuilding it.
Okay.
All of my worlds, they've gone through a transformation period. So if you've been in my Metagenre music started off as a private island and now it's a space station out in space. So
Oh,
it's
wow.
went through a lot of it's the same world, the same
Yeah.
vibes, but the vibe will change over time as I change. As I learn more stuff and I'm able to do more stuff, I've always went back to my old builds, and my first
Mhm.
build doesn't look like a first build because I've
Oh,
rebuilt it like four times.
right.
It's just I'll rebuild something.
Do you have a favorite world? All of us have a favorite. You have
Right
a
now,
favorite build?
I think my most favorite world to be in is probably
Mhm.
Starship Atlantis. It's
Okay.
just it's just
Oof.
right now.
Mhm.
It's got it's my R&B situation, and I guess I like DJing it, so I like Starship Atlantis.
How do you feel about building period? Like, is it like a sense of therapy? Is it like, does it put you in chill mode? Like, do you like when I build, I put some music on and drink some wine and I just get to building. What does building do for you personally?
It's a great form of expression,
Mm-hmm.
an amazing artistic outlet. Like right now, the type of profession that I'm in, I don't get an opportunity to be as creative as I would like to be at work.
Okay.
And then So it's definitely something where it brings the opportunity for me to be creative. If you've been to any of my worlds, they're kind of out there as far as the visuals that I put out there and things of
Hmm.
that nature. So that kind of capability is not. I don't have that outlet in the real world because I'm an executive. So
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can't I can't do that kind of stuff at work.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. It's nice to hear that. Um, do you do most of your scripting and most of your animations, or do you hire, like I hire people? Do you hire folks to do that for you, or you do that yourself?
I do 90% of it myself. I do
Wonderful.
have one scripter that I work with specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And
You
he's
could
he's
shout them. You
amazing.
could shout them
Oh
out. Shout
yeah,
them
my
out.
man, my man Jabba Juba TV is the is this
Wow.
is the scripter that I work with Jabba Juba TV.
Mm-hmm.
You can find him on Instagram and connect to with him that way. But he's an amazing scripter because what he does is he does cartoons and stuff in real life. So he's a
Oh.
really serious. People wonder how I got the hookahs. I didn't do the hookahs. That was him. So like you got
Mm-hmm.
something where it's like if you see in my world it's like crazy. That's most likely my man Jabba Juba.
Other than your greatness, do you have another builder that you look up to, or is someone that inspired you? Or I think you might have mentioned it earlier. I want to make sure I catch that person, the first person that you said. Do you have any other? Because I have a lot of favorite builders. You're one of them. But I wanted to know who
Oh, I
inspires
appreciate
you
it.
as well. Yeah,
Um, Danica was probably
Danica.
was my
Mm-hmm.
first inspiration in his
Mm-hmm.
worlds. My first builder that I worked with, that kind of taught me and showed me how to build
Mm-hmm.
was Kingpin Official. So I
Okay.
definitely look up to Kingpin and the things that he does, like HIP, Horizons, Innovators and Pioneers was the name of a
Mm-hmm.
group. They're still around. Crack Goddess is working with them now,
Yeah,
and they're
I
doing
see
the
her a lot on
empowerment.
Instagram. Yeah.
So yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
Danica and Kingpin and Taco was some of the ones who were originally part of that group, and that's when I first came in
Wonderful.
Horizons. They were very helpful to me in the beginning of learning how to build and how to snap and how to um one of my things that I do that's different than a lot of builders is I don't um I've never well I take that back. In the beginning, I used to, until I
Mm-hmm.
learned how to not to. But I don't juke the system. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if my world says 32 or 28 or 27
Mm-hmm.
capacity, it's really that. It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Because you
It's not
build
push
everything
forward.
yourself.
Well, I build a lot of stuff myself, but I
Mm-hmm.
also I do use meshes, so I do use
Okay.
stuff. I don't necessarily build everything myself, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm just really good at managing capacity.
Okay.
Um, I think is because my job makes me have to be a right brain thinker. So I'm good with the
Right.
organization and the right brain thinking as well as the left brain thinking. So I'm able to build to the capacity and build within the capacity structure without having to cheat, basically, or cheat the
Gotcha.
number up. But the reason why I do that is because I'm about the experience and the vibe. So if it's a beautiful world, but you're
Mm-hmm.
glitching in there every 3 seconds because it's over 25 capacity, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not vibing with that. It's like I said, it's to me, I will if I went to a world or when I do go to worlds like that and it's packed and you're glitching constantly, I'm leaving. I'm not blaming it
Right.
on Horizon because I know it's because you glitched the world.
Right.
So I don't
Exactly.
I don't I don't glitch the world. So that's like I learned that from Taco and King and some of the people that was
Mhm.
around me in the beginning. So I was able to pick that up and I brought it forward. Most of my worlds are 25 or more capacity.
Okay. Okay. And if you can, please send Kingpin Official our way, because I definitely heard wonderful things about him as well. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to mention anyone else yet, but I've seen him a lot in someone else's worlds. And my main question I wanted to ask you, when you got started, did you find that and I'm drifting, guys, that it was hard to get people to help you? build, or it was easy? Were people just willing to help you?
That's a funny question because the answer would be no, they wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like for instance, it was Danica was obviously one of my inspirations. So
Mm-hmm.
I remember chasing him and trying to get him for help, and but it wasn't,
Mm-hmm.
he wasn't around. He busy. Now that I'm worlds in, I
Mm-hmm.
understand completely. I understand
Yeah.
completely.
Okay.
But it's a situation to where with me, um, I was I saw it as as not a situation to down my like or to think bad of the other person or anything like
Mm-hmm.
that. And
Mm-hmm.
I felt that it was more of a situation to where cool, now I gotta do it on my own. I gotta learn on my own. And it's gonna be a better
Right.
way to learn anyway
Right.
than trying to find someone else to do it. So yeah, no, it wasn't really a situation to where it was easy to get help back then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It's probably not easy to get help now either. But I, I think everyone it's time consuming as far as building.
Yeah.
Everyone's only
It
got
is.
so much time, and everyone's
Yeah.
got some goals that they have. So because of
Mm-hmm.
that, I could definitely understand.
Well, I feel grateful in some ways to have to had to learn this the hard way,
Hmm.
because I felt like it made me a better builder learning
Right.
it the hard way. But it is also nice to have, people cut corners a little bit to help you not take so long, because there are special ways you can do things on here that won't take as much building time. I wish we can build on this drift, because I'm drifting all
I
over
could,
the place.
I could help. I was thinking, but I was like, we in an interview. You know, this is
Yes,
the secret to the
I
drift is
know.
that
But go ahead.
it's a
I want you to
it's
say it.
it's a can of WD 40, but it's a special. It's the green can, the green label.
Oh, the
Don't put the
green
regular
one.
stuff in there; you'll kill your
Your
controller.
pedal.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's the contact cleanser WD 40. I'm giving a shout
Mhm.
out. So WD 40, you owe me a check.
Shout out to
Hey,
WD.
Um. So yeah,
Mhm.
you go ahead and spray that inside of
Yeah, I'm about to
your
do
left one,
something.
and you'll
Yeah.
be good. Just where the
It's
little
just the
ball
left
is at.
one?
Well, that's when the one that controls the movement, like
Okay, because this
the
is
left
sad.
circle, or
Yeah.
unless you spin it in circles and then it's the right one.
right.
Well, I gotta do something, obviously. Well, my last question to you
Oh
is
wait.
Oh,
that was a real
there you
drift.
are. Right.
Uh, my last question to you is, what's your goals? Do you
Go
have
sit
an
down.
ultimate room, without sharing your details and what's the
Open my
name of your
door.
room? But do you have an ultimate goal, or do you have a goal on here as far
Thank
as your craziest room, your craziest? Because you got some really serious rooms. Seriously, I can't even imagine what more. But everybody has a goal. Do you have another goal on a specific room
you. Yep.
without telling your details?
Sure. I mean, I'm happy that you asked. The as far as the worlds go, the worlds are just a platform for my goals.
Mm-hmm.
I don't as far as building, I love building, I love creating, but I love creating the business behind it, meta genre music,
Yes.
more, and that's more important than the worlds that I build. I just build those worlds to support the meta genre music. So my
Oh, I
major
see.
goal is to create meta genre music as the music platform inside of Horizons, to be able to flood Horizons with independent music and independent
Mm-hmm.
artists so that they could be heard, and that this could be a platform that allows them to blossom and grow in their music careers,
Mm-hmm.
more than, because I'm already, like, as far as I think at one point my goal was to be a paid creator. I became a paid creator. Once I'm a paid creator, that goal is accomplished. That
Yeah.
now it's not even about that. It's
It's
literally about,
beyond that.
yeah, it's about them, and it's about meta genre music and building the
Mm-hmm.
business out and having the business be a recognized brand amongst businesses in IRL, and it be a situation to where I'm having partnerships with Spotify as well
Oh, that's
as
hot.
partners. You know what I mean? I want it to be a
Yeah.
situation to where meta genre music is the brand that Meta goes to. I want Zuckerberg
Mhm.
calling me
I
about
know
meta
that's
genre music.
right.
So it's a situation to where that would be my goals, which are, obviously are lofty, but that's what I'm working towards more than just the building just supports that.
Well, if anybody wants to go to the studio, this man got the sickest beats. When you took me to your studio, I was in there vibing big time. I had a great time there, and I'm hoping that one day, I know you have two worlds you're going to pick already. But maybe you could take us back there and we could do a quick review on that world as well. So,
Absolutely.
everybody, we got Daytona vibes. I'm so happy he's here. It's time for us to travel to his world and review him. So stay by, stand still, and keep watching.
Hey, welcome back. We're my boy Daytona Vibes, and
Hey.
we're getting ready to go to the first world is the Hangout Hub. He said it's not one of his popular worlds, but I honestly I don't think there's any world he made that's not popular.
Not
So
popular.
so we're gonna go ahead and jump in there and vibe out. You ready?
All right.
Let's go.
I am ready. I'm sorry, babe.
And we made it
My
to the
bad.
Hangout Hub. Never mind, DV. She's over working on her moonwalking. We listen to Michael Jackson, just so you guys know. So right now, Daytona, Mr. Daytona, you're gonna take us around, show what the spot's all about. All right.
Absolutely. So
I'm so
this world
excited.
originally was my first world. It started out as the MGM private island. It was supposed to be a private island getaway. You came in on a boat, actually came in on an island, and then you had to figure out a code and get onto a boat, and the boat took you to the island, and then you were on the island. So that was the
Oh.
original, the world that we're in right now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Over time, the island, we outgrew that, so we had to take it to a space shuttle to get away from people. That's the only way a private island wasn't going to work anymore. People got planes.
Oh.
So now this is where my artists live. I would say, and their music lives. So I'll take you guys around. It's a hangout hub, so people can come have a good time and hang out.
Oh, I love it.
So this is kind of the concepts of meta genre music as you first come in. It sort of tells what the services that we provide, the things that we do, how to contact us. There's content that way, and then there's the hangouts to the right, as the sign says. So it's going to give you a chance to look at this and get in contact with us, know what we do, how we can help, things of that nature. And let's go to the hangouts and check those out.
I would love to.
As you could come in, you
Wow.
hear there's music playing.
Yes.
Um, you, as you can see, we're in a starship, or we're in a actual I would say not a starship, more like a satellite or a space station. The glass
Mm-hmm.
floors, glass ceilings, so you can see out into the stars. Um,
Wow.
this is the arcade. We call it the sound bar. It gives you an opportunity to come over here and play, have some games, hang out and
Mm-hmm.
chill.
Ooh.
We got UFO attack, of course, because this is Meta John, where we got the UFOs going on in the world. We have
Nice.
the
Okay.
bar, which gives you an opportunity to use some of
Ooh.
the attachables, like the merch and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Depending upon, you could use that. That's a vape pen. You can
Oh,
check that out and how
that's cool.
that
Get
works.
I
my
like that.
vape on if I can get my straight on. All right. Oh,
That's
this is
enough.
hot. Ooh, interesting. Marcus, you did you film
Yeah, I
that?
got that. I got it.
You know you like to do your little vape pens, you know.
You
Mm,
got your little
okay.
merchandise hat, and
Okay. Now, does it stay up? I could keep it on my head, or
you just gotta put it. Yeah, it attaches to your
you
head.
know me.
There
Oh,
you
there we
go.
go. Here we go. I'm gonna keep this on for the whole interview. Cool. All right. Check it out.
So you got that, and you got Astro Zap
Mm-hmm.
over there. You got your booth where you can hang out with your friends. Now, you're hearing music playing, that's the actual artist with MGM. Their
Okay.
music appears on the actual TV to let you know the name of the artist, the name of the
Nice.
song, because really that's the focus point of the world is the artist and getting their music heard as well as getting their music out here. Um, and people familiar with their names and their music.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I see your UFO attack board.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty good at it.
I see. I see. Oh, wow. This is so interesting.
So it's the dance floor if you wanted to dance to their
Oh, that's
music and
hot.
hang out and
Yeah.
have a good time.
Yeah. This is hot. I like this concept.
Yeah, and then there's of course the concept to the artists. You know, they keep their independence. They build their own brand and they build their dream. The concept
Mm-hmm.
that we're the new genre that being inside of the metaverse and being a meta artist is a genre in itself. It's never been done
Okay.
before, so we're trying to make sure that we push that forward. So this is with that new genre that's going to be in the billboards one day. When they start having those charts, it's going to be meta artists, you know. So that's what we're
Mm-hmm.
going with it.
I'm feeling this vibe big time. Big
Now, if
time,
you
big
wanted to get
time.
away and
Mm-hmm.
just chill out in the world and not necessarily hear the music and just vibe
Mm-hmm.
out, we got the pool.
Ooh.
This is probably the only thing that's originally built in this world right now that never changed is the pool and the
Pool.
splash
Okay.
effect from the pool.
I love that. I love
Um,
that.
I see you got a jacuzzi.
This
it's
is
been
nice.
updated and upgraded. The jacuzzis are over there, so you got the bubbles in the
Mm-hmm.
jacuzzi if you want to sit in the jacuzzi. But this is a place where you can come in and not necessarily hear the music and just vibe out, hang
Like
out,
a
have
quiet room.
conversations. You know,
Mm-hmm. Chill room. Yeah. I like
yeah,
that.
little stress relievers with these.
Mm-hmm. I like that too. I need to come in here after work. Oh, this is really nice. And those are
This is
all your doors there?
well, I'm gonna go take you there in 1 second. I'm gonna take you one more
Okay.
spot before we go there. So
Okay.
behind the bar, there is
Mm-hmm.
a secret I'm gonna show people because
Uh-oh.
kids tend to come in here because of the colors and stuff, and it's bright and
Mm-hmm.
vibrant. And I'm cool with kids. I don't really mind. I don't care. But
Mm-hmm.
here's the Skywalk Lounge. If you touch it,
Okay.
you'll come up to the lounge.
Uh
Wow.
So this
Look
is
at
the way to
this.
get away from kids because they usually don't understand the concept of how to get up here.
Yeah.
And they could be
This is
downstairs
so
playing,
cool.
while you could either be up here hanging out, um, where you could hear the music, would be the tables
Mm-hmm.
here, you could chill and sit and
Shit.
listen to
What the?
yeah, it's zero gravity. I forgot to tell you guys
I
about
like
that.
that.
So you're able to really
Wow.
move.
This is so cool. Oh, wow. This is really cool. Oh, even the cameraman got the zero
oh. Right.
gravity going on.
Yeah. So this is
Hmm.
definitely a place where you can just hang out and chill, or you can if you don't want to hear the music, you can actually go
Yeah.
back there to the couch back there and just not hear the music at all. So it
Mm.
gives you a way to kind of hang out in a different way up here and have a different vibe going on if you want to in the world.
Nice. This is really
So
nice.
that's the hangouts. I've talked to you to the hangouts, and now I was gonna take you to the content, which is the other side that you
Okay.
asked about. So we'll go over to
Okay.
the content.
No problem. I'm moonwalking. Hey. Hey. Mm.
All right. So
All right. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I'm going to keep my dope chain on now.
so I like to go. It's a couple different ways to get there, but this is the way I usually go. Just I go through here.
Mm-hmm.
I built it. A lot of my worlds I built. My co-builder is Sweetie Designs, so me and Sweetie Designs build a lot of the worlds together. I built it
Mm-hmm.
originally, and then when I rebuilt it, Sweetie Designs came in with me and rebuilt it. So a
Okay.
lot of her influences here. Shout out to Sweetie Designs. Um,
Sweetie.
so it's meta genre shopping events. It kind of gives you an opportunity to see all of the worlds in one
Wow.
spot, and gives you an
Jeez,
I
you've
like
opportunity
been
that.
busy.
to really get a feel of what we do with meta genre music and be able to go
Mm-hmm.
to it. That's why we call it the hub. But this
Mm-hmm.
right here is the independent music artist stores. So all the music that you're hearing here, you could actually purchase the music through your Oculus headset and get the
Wow.
MP3s. They're $2
Mm-hmm.
per MP3, so you can support
Okay.
them, get their music, be able to listen to their music in your car or your home or wherever,
Mm-hmm.
and it's right here. You're able to purchase it right here through your Oculus. So these are the
Wow.
stores for each one of the artists, and they're all playing. I think right now DL Cardero is playing behind us, so that would be
Mm-hmm.
his world over there if you wanted to buy this song.
Okay. Wow.
So
This was
yeah,
a great thought.
this is the
It's like
store, the
the
MGM
wall of
store.
fame up here, you know?
Yeah, these are the venues that most people are familiar with, as far as Starship and
Mm-hmm.
Rapture with the hip hop
Mm-hmm.
battles and Space and Time and all of those these are the venues
Now, Rapture
they
is where I
perform
was
at.
last night, right?
Nah, you was actually in Frequency last night,
Okay, you have
which is a
so
club.
many. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. This is UFO Club and
Mm-hmm.
Frequency. So that's Friday night. That's Saturday night right there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a this is a it's a lot. Like
You have a
like
lot
you
of
said, I've
space
been kind of
influence.
busy.
Like, are you a Star Trek fan or a Star Wars fan? Because there's a lot of space influences in the builds.
I think that at first I was keeping everything together, but when I heard like the metaverse, it sounds like universe, and it's
Mm-hmm.
a new space that we're traveling into.
Gotcha.
But instead of it being outer space, it's more or less inner space. So that's where the space kind of vibe came into what I was doing, just like a conceptual thing. That
Okay.
it's something. We're exploring inner space, so we got space type vibes going.
All right, shit, look at that.
I feel it. It's a nice vibe.
It's out of this
Love the
world.
vibe. Tell me about this Neo Soul Studio. That's my favorite type of music. So,
Yeah, that's Sweetie Designs. Uh,
okay.
one of her worlds. That one is sultry, and it's literally
Mm-hmm.
just a studio dedicated to neo soul
Wow.
music. As far as on the board, you could press the beat, and it's playing a neo
Mm-hmm.
soul song that
Oh.
you might recognize. You can go into the studio and just sing your heart away and make content there.
Mm-hmm.
She actually just made one that was based on that one for Beyonce. So she has a Beyonce
Oh.
um one too. So that one's not
Mm-hmm.
on the wall because it's just like kind of like an offshoot. She's doing offshoots of those, and I think she's gonna do more artists too. But yeah,
Okay.
it's definitely like she has several worlds up here too because she's part of what we do as far
Of
as
course.
the building.
Yeah.
So
Of
yeah,
course.
shout out to her, and like I said, that's Sultry.
Oh
That's the
yeah,
other one
sweetie, I
that she's
see you,
doing.
girl.
Oh, and Meta
That's
Baddies. Meta
awesome.
Baddies is super popular too. That's her world too with the poles and
Okay.
stuff, and people love
Yeah.
going in there putting on the booties.
I
People
think
all
I've
about
actually been there.
putting on the booties. So
Yeah.
yeah,
All right. This is a nice. Oop! I left my bling.
you
But this
left
is
your
a
bling.
great yeah, great wall of fame in here. Oh, I love that shooting star up there.
I
That
like
is
how the
fire.
room flows. In my opinion, I like how everything flows. To be honest with you,
It
everything
does
has
flow pretty nicely.
everything in its place, and everything has its place. So
Mm-hmm. You did a
I,
great job
you
with this
did, you really
Daytona.
did. Me
I
personally,
appreciate
Mm-hmm.
it. Oh, and then on the other side of this is just our store, but on the other side
Mm-hmm.
is content walls. So if people want to be involved with MGM and want to be involved with the movement and what we're doing with artists and supporting artists, I end up putting them on the content wall, which is on the other side of this wall, and there's all of the
okay.
people
Mm-hmm.
who've been involved with MGM and that we're involved with on a normal
Okay.
basis in here. So it's pretty cool opportunity to advertise.
All right, shoot,
You
that's
want to
what's
show
up.
that real quick, Marcus?
Yeah, let's go ahead and run over there real quick.
And then we'll move on to our next world. Wow. Oh wow. This is great talent here. Some of these places I've been and didn't know that you were a part of that as well. Wow. we gotta. Oh, Marcus, we could do some arcades. We love doing arcades together.
Yeah, those are Jabba Juba. So shout out to Jabba Juba again with the arcades. So like I said,
Mm-hmm.
he's that master scripter. So he be making these game arcades where you can actually be in the video game and play the video game. It's
Wow.
crazy, crazy when
I
he does
definitely
it.
gotta put him down. Let me take a
It's
picture.
crazy when you got a person who in real life does this
Mm-hmm.
that comes in here and see what they do.
Right.
It's a different level.
It is totally.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, now I just want to play a game.
I
Shoot.
am definitely impressed. Um, I'm feeling you on everything you've put in this room. We're at a rating system as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
5 stars is the
and we're about to
highest.
rate your room.
We are.
5 is the highest.
I'll let you
So
go
what do you
first. Go
say,
ahead.
Mr. Marcus?
No,
You let me
ladies
go
first.
first?
Ladies first.
For this particular room, and 5 being the highest, I give you 4.5. This was really good.
A 4.5.
I like the fact that every place has its own home. I like the fact that it's interactive. I'm definitely gonna come here and use that stress reliever because I definitely have to use that after work when I get off,
Oh
especially after my day
shit.
yesterday. But but I've seen other worlds. By this being your first, I can't even believe this was your first. Your
Yeah.
first actual world, yeah. So, oh my God, do you see that rocket?
Oh yeah, I got that earlier. I thought that was pretty
Oh
dope.
my God,
That's why I was
I
asking
didn't
about the
see
space
that.
thing. See? You gotta
Yeah,
be aware of your surroundings.
that's hot.
Literally, it's a rocket.
Well, I was busy listening to Mr. Vibes over here, but so what is your
I would say honestly
rating
the
for this
same.
Marcus?
About the same thing.
Same,
About a 4.
4.5.
Yes, 4.5.
Well, that basically adds up to 5 stars. So this is great. Thank you. I can't wait to see your next build.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. So yeah, so the next build I take you to is gonna be actually it was my second build.
Oh.
Mm.
Well, actually, I don't know. Let me take a look because I have to see which one I take you to. I'm gonna think of. Let me go look at these really quickly and see.
So
No
while
problem.
Miss Daytona over
Right.
there looking for his rooms and stuff, let's just go ahead and
Mm-hmm.
explain the 4.5. Me personally, why I get a
Mm-hmm.
4.5. Like, it's not a disrespect. It's not anything. It's just our personal opinions. It's it's not up there like how you got the little sparkling stars, shit like that. But it's fun. It's clean. Everything's even, stuff like that. But you know, it's
You
it's
should
it's
see my
easy.
first world.
Y'all should see that for the glass hanging
My
sideways.
first world would
Oh,
have been a 1.
-2. Promise you, -2. But that's the point of these first worlds.
This
It
is
teaches
really
you way
good for
better.
a
It
first
is.
world.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
Mm-hmm.
you should always leave your first room how you made it, so you can
That's
track
but see,
yourself.
that's what I told him exactly. My Diva's Hideaway, I left it sloppy, so
Yes.
I know when I go back, I've learned from it. So
Especially if you're feeling
that is so
yourself.
true,
So
Marcus.
you be down. It's like I can't believe I can't make a
Well, I
good
wasn't
room. I
feeling
can't do that.
myself.
No, I mean like you be like, oh, I can't do any better. And then you go back and you're like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
you know what? I
Mm-hmm.
can.
I could
I
have
can do a
did
little better.
better. Mm-hmm.
So I would say if you
Yeah.
have your first room and then you think it looks great at the time, but when you go back you think it's garbage, I would say leave it alone so you can track yourself.
This world is definitely great for a first time world. My God, I could have never walked in and did something like this. I mean, come on, look at this.
What is you chewing
Look at
on?
this rocket going. I'm sorry. Look at the rocket up in the
You
sky.
ain't gonna you
I
can't
mean,
just
that
skip
is
past
just.
this rocket. What you chewing on? You gonna answer this question, god damn it. God dang it.
I'm not chewing on anything.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
You
nice
see how she
rocket
keep
going up in
trying
the sky.
to I'm gonna tell you right now, I had me some bacon this morning. Yes, I had that swine. I had bacon, eggs, sauteed mushrooms with red onions and orange
That sounds
onions.
good.
Don't it though?
Mm.
With a
Hmm.
side of toast with a Diet Coke. I gotta watch my figure. You know.
You gotta leave that darn soda alone. But anyway, back to this. I really think this is a brilliant build
Y'all
for
heard
our
how she
first.
said the
I just can't
brrr.
even believe it.
Y'all heard the brrr on the bread part?
Brilliant build.
Bread.
Because I had no clue on how to match up all of these lines and use
Right.
my tools. And
I can barely color
this
inside the
is
lines.
great.
So
You,
yeah.
you know what? We're going to come back with some more Daytona.
Gonna builds. Holla.
So I got
So tell us about your world, Daytona vibe. I love it already.
so
It already put me in the mood.
so yeah, this is this world is dedicated to love music and love songs, and the people who sing them. Really, is an opportunity for independent singers and artists to come here and get their voice heard. Um, it actually we do an event here every Monday, which
Mm-hmm.
is open mic Mondays. So we try to encourage people to come out so they'll have a crowd. So that's why we do the event.
Mm-hmm.
But even if there is no event, as you can hear, there's music playing here, and you can just come hang out and chill and listen to the love songs, the love music in an environment that's inspired by a love song. So one thing this world allows you to do is you are able to go to a catwalk area to the which is above, which is like a VIP. It's 99 cents each time you go to that place. So if you pay 99 cents, you'll be able to go there as much as you want to, as long as you're in the session. But then when
Mm-hmm.
you're out of the session, if you wanted to come back in, you'd have to pay 99 cents again, whatever. But I'm gonna take you guys and show you that too in here.
Okay.
But before we do that, I'll show you the rest of the world
I love that.
before we go to the catwalk.
All right, you first, sir. Oh
So of course this is a private jet,
my
so
God.
I
This
would
is
be I'd be
awesome.
wrong not to show you the inside of the jet.
I cannot believe this is a second build. This is crazy. Mm-mm. This is hot.
So as you come in, of course, you have your
Mm-hmm.
seating here in the jet. Um, you do have your bar where you can get yourself something to drink. There's a
Mm-hmm.
bathroom through this door.
Nice.
If you need to go to the
Nice.
bathroom, you guys can check that out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Make sure you wash your hands, please. I don't want you on screen.
Right. This is very nice. I love this. I really do. Oh, look at the. I love the refrigerator. Wow. Do you mind if I have a glass, Daytona?
Nah, help yourself. Just don't drink too much. I'm not responsible for what happens with the music in the world.
Hell nah.
Mm.
This is clean. I like it.
I love it too. Oh my
And
God.
also, the plane doesn't have a cockpit because
Mm-hmm.
this plane flies on love, but this is the closest thing that we have to the cockpit.
Oh, a love flight. I know that's right. Wow. Interesting. Mm-hmm.
The music getting it.
I love this. Yes, it
So
is
this,
getting it.
so this of course is the jet. I'll take you guys over to the
Mm-hmm.
stage next so you get a look at the stage.
If I ever find me a metal boo, I'm coming here. I tell you that.
Oh, they in trouble.
Oh, toot, toot. Sound, sound.
Okay,
I
go sit
love the
down.
stars in the
I'm
sky. That moon is everything. Marcus, you see
okay.
this moon? It even had the craters in it.
Okay.
I can't even
Give me a
imagine how
second,
he did
okay?
that on a
Go in your
second
room.
build. That is amazing. I'm already ready to rate this room. Mm.
And you're able to put the roses in your mouth. Actually,
Ooh,
there you go.
look
Put
at
it in your
that.
mouth.
Hey.
So this is the stage. Of course, is an open mic. So the way it works is this way.
Mm-hmm.
If you go on stage, of course, it says open mic, and you got your areas where you can sing. If you play, you can sing over there while you're playing. Or if you don't, and you have just your music playing in the background, you can sing here. So you
Okay.
just come here and you're on,
Ooh.
and you're ready to
Last night
sing,
I
and
dreamed
there you go.
that
The whole world can hear you
you
singing, and you doing
were
all of the arms. I'm not gonna sing, but I'll do the R&B arms for you. You know what I'm saying? You can do the
I
R&B
know that's
arms.
right.
But yeah, your
Oh
name
wow.
should be appearing back there on the marquee, so everyone knows who you are in case you're shooting
Hmm.
content and you're able to sing for the entire world. The entire world can hear you.
Daytona, this is really nice.
I see you got
Oh
the
my
little DJ
gosh.
booth up there too, which is pretty
I
dope.
love this. Yes.
Yeah, I got the DJ booth in case because I could bring my bot in, or someone can bring their bot in and put their bot
Mm-hmm.
there and play music through the bot if they don't want to hear this music and play whatever they want to play
Yeah.
in here. But that would, of course, be when you pay the 99 cents, it gives you the access to do both. You can play the bot, your
Okay.
bot, or you could actually go to the catwalk, which is up there, I'll show you the catwalk.
This is really nice. I truly love this. And I love the music.
I
Oh my
appreciate it.
God. You did not do Anita Baker up in hell.
Oh, of course. This is love songs we playing.
Yes.
And we are the dreamers of dream. We are the music makers. And we are the dreamers.
Did I not?
Oh,
Oh, there we are.
Oh no, no.
Ooh.
I was just coming up here to
Oh,
get you guys
my
in.
bad.
oh,
That's
No
okay.
problem. Let me come back.
Yeah.
I'll be right over there.
I think I hit the wrong place.
So yeah, I needed to go up there to get there's a control pad in there.
Okay.
So now that you guys are officially into the session as VIP, you're able to go to the catwalk. So touch the catwalk and we'll show you.
Okay.
So it's a catwalk.
Yes. This is cool.
Ooh.
So
This is so cool.
this catwalk option is optional, obviously, but it gives you a different way to enjoy and experience the world in a private setting. And not everyone's going to be able to be up here, so you'll just be you and your meta boo enjoying the show from up here and watching people come in and go into the jet and everything
It's
else.
classy.
You can have your whole party here, so that's what kind of what this area is for parties.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Then you also have a more secluded setting. Now, even though you guys can hear me because we're in a party, this world is set to nearby whisper. So
Okay.
you're only going to hear people right next to you. You have to kind of be close in order to be heard.
Ooh.
But this gives you the good view of
Oh my
the star and
gosh.
the moon here, as well as the ship and the stage. So it's a different view that you have up here.
Well, if I ain't in love now, I'm gonna be in love by the time I leave here. This is beautiful.
You better be careful, Marcus.
Oh no, Marcus is taken. Marcus is taken, but this is so romantic. This is very nice. The stars, the moon with the craters in it. How did you get the? I'll ask you that on a not on the live. I'll ask you that. But that is really nice. I love the stage. It's so sexy, very classy. And actually, the jet is awesome too. Everything about this world is amazing to me. I really like it. What do you think, Marcus? This music is everything.
Isn't it though? I forgot
Oh
I
my
was here and
God.
enjoying it.
It
Yeah, I really did.
is
I really
everything.
did. But I love it. I actually do. This room does get a 5-star, in my opinion.
This is a 5-star,
It really is.
all the way live. Yes. And this is my song right here. I like to, just say thank you for bringing us here.
Right.
And, jeez.
As soon as I finish favor this world, I'm coming back here.
Yeah, oh, I'm doing that right now.
See, I can't do it because I'm recording.
Oh, right. Well,
Jealous,
I'm definitely
jealous.
gonna favorite. Don't be jealous. Just as soon as you finish recording. Oh my God, this is nice. Put on your red dress and slip on your. Well, Daytona.
Come on here,
I'm gonna
Mr.
have to get up
Daytona.
out- Come on over here. You don't have to get me up out of here, sir.
Right?
I really love this vibe in this
Right.
room, sir. Yeah, you really put your thing down in here. And how long did it take? How many hours? I know this is your second build because my early builds took me forever. So how long did it take you to make this world?
Yeah, this one was actually about 20 hours, 25, something like
Okay.
that.
Wow.
So it
Okay.
wasn't it wasn't even a complicated build because a lot of the
Right.
pieces are large.
Yeah.
So it was a I think that first world that I made the start the when it was the island. I
Mm-hmm.
learned the I learned the process, and I'll share this process with builders, which is building inside of an object that's
I'm listening.
collidable.
Okay.
So you make an object that's collidable, and
Mm-hmm.
then you're able to build around the object and inside of the object. Once you're inside of the object, you can see out of the object as if it's not there. So it becomes
Okay.
invisible once you go inside, but
Okay.
people can't
Kyrian,
see inside the object. So it makes you
go
invisible
here.
once you go inside.
Go
That
in your room.
concept I learned on my first build, and I
Mm-hmm.
No,
used it
go in
on
your room.
every build after in different ways.
That's
It helps to
smart.
speed up the process of building. It also gives you an opportunity to have private, secret, hidden places. So,
Yeah.
if you're smart enough, you may be able to find some of those private, secret, hidden places in some of my worlds.
Well, you're absolutely smart enough to figure that out on a second build. It took me many builds to figure things out, and that shows how blessed and how talented you are to be able to figure out so fast. As you build, you learn more and more, and you got this on the second, which is
Right.
amazing to me. So, kudos to you. Is it kudos or
Kudos,
kudos?
kudos, kudos.
Yeah.
It's like Cheerios and Cheerios.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. But no, seriously, I'm really, really honored to be able to interview you on this world. And I don't understand why you don't bring a lot of people in here. I know each world gets popular and popular, but you got to bring them back here. Well, we're going to bring them back here.
Somebody gonna bring it back
I
here.
like this.
Well,
Yes,
yeah, we
exactly.
rock out Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern. We
Mm-hmm.
have the event here, and it's been getting a pretty good crowd recently,
Oh,
and
good.
people enjoy coming here to sing and have a good time and hearing the singers. So yeah,
Hell
if you
yeah, we
sing
need
or
a.
you think you can sing, come have a good time.
I need a new
Yeah, once I
spot.
have once I have a few shots, I swear I can sing.
Yeah, okay. We might have to get you
Ooh,
some
look at the
some some
stars.
some tequila then and see
Shut
what
up,
happens.
Marcus. We definitely give you 5 stars, sir, on this world. This world is amazing. I love the detail. As Marcus says, everything is so clean and the lines are perfect. And that stage is everything. I've never seen a stage that beautiful.
It
And
is.
is that Miss Sweets?
Yeah, sweetie, Miss
Okay.
Sweetie Designs. Me and
Sweetie,
her
you
in this
everything.
world, we collaborated.
Hmm.
So her design work is a lot of what you're seeing up there, and her eye for detail is
Oh my
there, and
God.
my eye for structure and concepts
It's a
is,
good
is
match.
what meets and makes these worlds
Yes.
happen.
Yeah.
Yes. A great match. I am so happy. Marcus and I
Yep.
are happy to have Mr. Daytona Vibes here with us today, and I cannot wait until he can show us more. Maybe in the future, he'll show us his latest work.
Yep.
And we could come back again later in the future. And we thank you for your time.
We
You're a busy
definitely do.
guy. And you partied last night and you back up early in the morning doing this review. So we
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you.
No
Thank
worries, man.
you.
I appreciate you guys having me.
All right.
Okay. And
Oh, but then you
thank you
guys like
guys.
it? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, no, go ahead.
Oh no, what were you gonna say? I'm
I was just
sorry.
gonna tell you people don't forget to like, share, subscribe,
Oh yeah.
and hit that
Most
notification bell at the
definitely.
bottom, and then share it around and tell your friends to do the same. I'll
Mm-hmm.
be
And
waiting.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'll make love to you.
That part.
Thank you for joining Diva and Marcus. We love you
Yes.
guys, and we
Thank you,
thank you,
Daytona, for
Daytona and
showing up.
Fives, for having us. And we'll see you
All right.
guys soon with some more great builders.
Later.